Hello, I'm Nick Arganbright, and this week's episode of Opposing Roles, the crew hears a song come over the space iHeartRadio station. Captain Sella prepares to scout ahead. Cluster and W73 go for a walk. Things get bizarre.
Everyone have dice, extra paper, pencils, their character sheets? All right, let's begin.
Here's your story, let's begin. The world is fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes.
Let's roll for initiative.
Could be life, bigger than the world. Living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could.
This season, we're playing Star Wars, the role-playing game by West End Games. Our players this season are...
This is Stephen Woosley, or Woos.
This is Samantha Stark, also known as Sam.
This is Eric Sternberger, known as Eric Sternberger.
And I am your game master, Nick Arganbright, and this is Opposing Roles.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world.
This is Opposing Roles. What are we doing here again? This is an almost actual play podcast with every season featuring a different RPG game system, sometimes reoccurring, other times brand new. So, let's jump right back in. Previously on Opposing Roles.
Cluster, are you plugged into the system for the junkyard? Scrapyard, shipyard, whatever we're calling this place?
No, I'm doing perimeter search.
God damn it, droid.
I can be there probably in like 5 minutes.
5 minutes is going to take too much time. I don't think we got 5 minutes. She's already bending over 3/4 of the way in front of those guards.
City, if my plant kills you, I apologize.
Haunt you forever.
All right, so what do you motion to her again?
To run the other way.
All right.
And get down.
All right. So you took that as get down, but run towards us.
I want to fire right after impact of the missile.
Right after impact of the
Keep
missile?
him completely off guard. That'll give her time to get up.
Okay.
Give her a couple extra seconds.
Do you remember why we came here?
Roll real quick. Let's see if you actually turn the comm off. Just one.
Okay.
It's the one to see if you turn off the comm and... Oh, re-roll. This is a... Ooh. Oh, yeah, you turned the comm on. That was said out loud. All right, so, because I'm an asshole...
W73 has just been playing with that on-off switch for the last hour.
He's bored, so I don't want to let him do anything.
All right. So, and...
He just likes hearing a cluster.
Okay.
Go,
So these guys, you just hear over your comms right before you fire. It's like, why are we even here again? And it echoes through everything. And these guys go, what? And point over here. Right as you do that. So, yeah, the missile hits. Mm-hmm. The stormtroopers turn around because they hear the echo. They look right at you as they go, oh no. You guys both fire, hit the maglocks, and shit starts falling down. You see all this happening, Sam. Senya goes, oh no. And you start...
booking it.
And you start booking it this way, I take it?
It's like Red Rover to get by, though.
Yeah. You start going this way, and shit just falls down. And, I mean, you see it just explode. These guys get crushed under it. And they see you guys, but they get crushed and killed, too. And all the while, then you see this little fucker... you and pick her up as she's trying to go in. You guys grab Senya. That's really the point of all this. It's kind of a cluster of what just happened there. So she didn't even get a chance to drive out to Senya and grab her. Cluster comes in, just kind of hurries her along as he scoots with his little backpack of, what is it, jetpack?
Yeah.
It's jet, whatever. I never understood what you call those.
Cluster, stop grabbing my butt.
Yeah.
I've told that droid to ask permission.
I would guesstimate that a lot of the forces, or I would say a good number of the guys were right there. But what are you guys going to do now?
It's a term we have back home. It's called skedaddle.
Skedaddle. All right.
We're going to grab the open comm link, tell W73 to fire up.
WC isn't here.
Put you in a water closet, you son of a bitch. You a water closet attendant droid.
You hear me? He's like, what the hell's going on? Here we go. Some levity.
Poor guy.
W73, tell him make it to start the ship.
Okay.
The ship's already started. What do you guys need? Where are you guys at?
You see all the explosions? Pick us up.
Okay. So right as he turns that, he looks at you, and you're right next to the screen, and there very clearly is something on the screen. He's like, "What the hell's going on?"
Cluster screwed something up.
Sure, cluster. And at that point, he and starts. Actually, let's just for the sake of being a dick.
Fate of the dice.
Yeah. Oh, go you, Mika. Boy has some shit.
Well, I mean, he did swing
unless he rolls
marrying a
one.
captain.
Oh, yeah, he got that. I don't even need that. No, it was really just the wild dice at that point.
Oh, okay.
And unless he happened to roll a lot of ones in general. He rolled like a 6 for the wild and like tons of 6s and 5s. He got that. He picks up he starts piloting the ship, and it's not even wonky. It's nice and smooth, and the wings kind of extend up like halfway like that, and they start going towards the sense of the explosion. Do you guys stay where you're at, like at that little corner? Or you guys start
try to get out to a clearing.
All right. So again, views at home, this will mean nothing, so I apologize. But again, you're right here at this point.
Yeah.
So you're going to just go out here just a little bit, or are you going to go somewhere else?
Just a little bit. That's really the only way we can go.
Okay.
Kind of blew up the other route.
So you guys go to that little clearing right there, and as you do, you music swells as you see the frame. And you know what? Let's just say for comical effect, you can do whatever you want, really. But I mean,
I love the rebellion.
It's like, yeah. And then and out of nowhere, just randomly, Harrison Ford is like, "That's not how finger pointing. That's not how the Force works." Actually, isn't when he said that's not my fault? Didn't he also point at that? He's like, not my fault. It's not my fault. Like he points at everything. Sorry, it's just a random thing I picked up that he does. I love it though. I love it.
His finger acting's on point. You would say
it is like. Well, that's one of those things. So like, it really. I just got it. Oh, boom! Yeah. Oh, that was good. So good, it was bad. All right. Jesus. All right. I need to focus, guys. Okay. Harrison Ford finger points you to go towards the rebel base. Okay, so what's going to happen is Sela's going to probably go out first. Not probably, she is going to go out first, and she's going to meet in a clearing. She's going to give you the specs for, because let's just say for the sake of argument, you guys have a rough outline of the base, and there should be 2 entrances. One's a secret entrance. One is it's a door.
Secret to us or just secret?
Secret. So like if a normal person looks at it, you're not going to be able to see it.
Gotcha.
Or hopefully you won't be able to see it. So with that being said, she gave you the coordinates because let's say you guys have what the map used to look like for the moment. So you guys know exactly where to go. You guys are on foot though. Cluster and W73. You guys are making your way to the bazaar.
I would prefer a fight to all the sneaking around.
Fight to the sneaking around. Why? Why do you want to fight? Don't you just want to? We're fighting to stop the fighting. What will happen when we stop the fighting?
You and I will be cooks. Something boring.
Cooks? You can't. You won't. How will you be able to taste it?
I won't. But that's the thing. We'll just be service droids. We won't be doing anything noble.
Well, yeah, that's what he said. But he just said that's some bullshit.
All right. Well, that's the way I feel. And you I don't need to justify my feelings to you.
But you guys are walking along, so you guys are just having that conversation. Do you want to try to do anything on your way there, or do you want to maybe speed up your progress, or you just want to we're just going to slowly walk on out there?
I think we'll just take our time. I'm sure there'll be trouble by the time we get there. We'll give them a head start on that, so we can save them again.
Okay, I like it. All right, so guys, when you guys get up. This is, it's kind of, I know it's right here, but this is kind of what the map is right here. You guys get in, you have no interference getting there or anything like that.
Nice.
For the sake of time and argument.
We'd like to avoid any imperial entanglements.
So, oh yeah, there's only 2 of them. You guys just double back on them. So your speeder bikes are probably somewhere over here, and this is like a tree area right here. And then you kind of see, it looks like there was a mass about there, and you can tell there's a front door right there, but it looks like it's caved in. And so, and there's like these 2 little, part of the shrine.
Columns?
Some columns, thank you. Dear God. The bad thing is, this has nothing to do with how early it is. It's just how I would be in general.
So the entrance to the Jedi Temple Shrine is flanked by columns mostly destroyed. Mostly destroyed,
that's right. And it kind of, I mean, you can see the mountain. It kind of try to describe it for people at home. The mountain range, again, it's kind of grassy on it too, and it looks like it's built into the side of the mountain, which is kind of a good place for a base, but this thing looks like it got hit. The door to it is just, it's crumbled in, and again, I would say there's 2 pillars on each side of the door and like a little path. The path also looks broken up, and from your perspective, if looking straight at it, the 2 columns on the left are still intact but kind of damaged. The pillars on the right, they just look completely fucked up. And I will also say too, you can see there's a lot of, when they got hit, they probably by some AT-ATs and AT-STs.
So there's a lot of scorching.
Oh yeah,
a lot of scoring. And
yeah, so in fact, this area right here is where the trees stop.
Okay.
This is just all almost like a sandy barren because of the scorchness. And I would say it probably happened the moment that Mon Mothma, so a few weeks ago, when they lost contact. Opposing Roles is presented by D4K Studios and is produced in conjunction with Nick Arganbright and William Dell, with all editing provided by Will Dell Productions. Our game system for this episode is Star Wars, the role-playing game, published by West End Games, republished by Fantasy Flight Games. Our cast is myself, Nick Arganbright, as Game Master, with Denton Stigor, played by Eric Sternberger, Twi'lek Rebel Scout Sinya, played by Samantha Stark, and Protocol Droid W73 being played by Stephen Woosley, aka Woos. Beta audience support provided by Laura Spires. Music for the show provided by Lucas King Piano and Pink Zebra featuring Benji Jackson. Website help provided by Alice Fox of alicefox.net. The logo and cover artwork provided by Scott Weaving for our podcast Opposing Roles, found at opposingrollspod.com. That's OPPOSINGROLLS pod.com. We are, of course, on Twitter and Instagram under the username GoodBadGeeky. Follow that for updates on all the different projects I'm involved in, including Opposing Roles. But warning, it is my personal Instagram and Twitter, so there's some of that too. Star Wars and all related titles, logos, and characters are trademarked property of Disney. And Opposing Roles does not imply an official affiliation with, endorsement of, or sponsorship by the copyright and trademark holders, unless otherwise noted. Opposing Roles is a production of D4K Studios.